how you're doing today. Welcome to this presentation. My name is Uncle Klein. I'm with the Pro Traders Academy. I'm here to share with you guys a few nuggets related to trading. I want to let you know that at Pro Traders Academy, what we're targeting to do is to train as many professional traders as possible, get retail traders to the point where they're confidently trading and making money from this large market, $5.3 trillion market. Right now, the topic of this presentation is, why do retail traders fail? Why do we have a large majority of retail traders who fail to make money in this business? There's a lot of money to go around for everybody. Why is that retail traders, a large majority of them, fail? All right, it's due to a couple of reasons. If you're doing a Google search on this, you're going to see so many reasons, so many reasons. But I'm just going to narrow it down to just one thing and one thing only. I'm going to narrow it down to one thing and one thing only. The main reason why a vast majority of retail traders fail, actually, the percentage is very high. 90% of people who get involved in Forex fail. Check that out on Google. 90% of people who get involved in forex trading, they fail, and you wonder why. All right, but you still see adverts everywhere talking about how you can make a lot of money in forex, how you can make money trading, and all that. Now, the number is really large. The percentage is really large. 90% lose money, and yet people tell you should go do it. Okay, well, the number one reason is this. The number one reason, I need to write this down: mentorship. Mentorship. Proper mentorship. Okay, now you can check out the meaning of mentorship. I believe you all know what mentorship means anyways. um Mentorship, it comes in different forms. All right, it might be a friend, it might be a colleague at work, it might be someone that you paid to teach you something. The person becomes your mentor. Now, your mentor is supposed to be someone who have gone through the process himself, who has some track record, who can actually produce results for you. Now, that's what we have in Pro Traders Academy. We have mentors and coaches who have been doing this for a long time, who have track record, who have results. It's not just hypes and talks. All right, and I don't want you to believe my word for it. Just come check us out by yourself. Check us out via our website, find our address, and look at us. And have a sit down discussion with us. Mentorship is the number one thing that people lack in Forex. And when they don't have the right mentorship, they end up entering a market where every other person wants to take your money. That's correct. You had that right. This is an industry where every other person is out to take your money. So forget what you see online, the advert and everything, looking like someone is out there trying to dash you money, dash you $100, dash you $200 or more. It's not what it is, guys. The truth is that everybody in this industry is out to take your money. So don't you get it twisted. Don't ever think this is an industry you're just working with no experience, you just can't take money. That's total bullshit. That's a total lie. So if you ask me, okay, so how are you going to make money? Well, number one thing, get yourself a good mentor. Get yourself a good mentor. A mentor would help you shorten the learning curve, help you get ahead of every other person in the industry who came in at the same time you came in, and you will be able to scale through. Now, let me ask all of you, is it possible for someone to become a doctor without being trained for several years by some other doctors who we call lecturers and professors? Now, these guys are the mentors in that discipline. Same thing happens for engineering, same thing for any field of endeavor in this life. You must be mentored by someone. You must be mentored by someone. Now, unfortunately, people seek mentorship where there is no mentorship. You can go to a mentor whose aim is to take what you have and not give you value in return. You can't go and take mentorship from someone whose game is against your game. What do I mean by that? A lot of people go to the brokers and try to get training from them. Well, unfortunately, that's where a lot of people heard about trading. They got to see an advert online and everything, and they're invited to some place for free training. They get a free training, and then before you know it, they get on this market trying to ride the waves. It doesn't work like that. You cannot get into this market with the 1 day or 2 day seminar you get from brokers. You can't get into this market with maybe a couple of days of training from a friend or from a colleague. It doesn't work like that. You have to be committed to learning this thing, learning it the right way, finding out for yourself what the outcome of your learning would be. Not just getting a taste of it and then jumping into this market. There's several things that are going to be the reasons why you fail. Number one, I said lack of proper mentorship. And when you have that mentorship, would you also commit to what they are teaching you? When you find the right mentorship at Project Academy, you will find the right mentorship, you will find the right guidance, and of course, if you commit to what we're teaching you, you can actually make money from this trading business, because we're going to teach you a whole lot that you won't hear from the free trainings. From the free trainings you get from the brokers or from the small guidance you get from your friend, you will not be able to make money. Trust me, you're going to lose. So 90% of the time, people who get involved in this business lose 90% of their money because they are getting the wrong education and they are not willing to even pay to get the right education and mentorship. They all keep seeking free training, free mentorship, and all that. Now, let me share some of the key points I have noted about this whole trading business and why people lose. Like I said, if you go on Google, you're going to see a whole lot of information why people lose money, right? And that's not what we're going to go into. But you can go to a YouTube page. You're going to see a lot of videos, free videos, and everything that shows you what we do. We're doing this training every other week at our training centers across Nigeria, and you are able to come see us, learn from us directly, hear from us directly what we're doing. Now, the mentorship would teach you so many things and also help you cut away some of the mistakes that we have made when we're getting started in this thing. All right. Um, Now, some of the key points you want to take down is this. I've mentioned lack of mentorship. Now, when you have the mentorship, sometimes people also don't stick to one mentor at a time to figure out completely what their mentor is teaching them. Now, remember, if it's a free mentorship, there's a high tendency that you won't get a quality training. Trust me. If it's not an organized setup for training or teaching, you are not going to get ahead with it. You need to be in an environment where someone can teach you professionally, guide you professionally, and tell you what works. And let me also let you know that different mentors are going to teach you different things. As a beginner in this industry, you're going to get so confused with so many thoughts and ideas and concepts and strategies and all that and all that. But a good mentor will help you sieve away the noise and teach you the right things, the few things you should focus on. In Purchasers Academy, we teach people how to do what we call swing trading. Swing trading allows you to do other things in your life. You don't have to be on the market every single day because why? You have other things you need to do. Forex is not supposed to take your day away from you or take your entire life away from you. All right? The academy will teach you how to do this thing the right way, how to do swing trading. Okay, that's what we teach in Purchasers Academy. A couple of other things: inadequate capital. People come into this business with very little money and they expect to take away a huge sum of money. It's not going to work like that. It doesn't work like that. It has never worked like that. The problem is people come in and learn with a demo account of about $3,000, and afterwards they want to come live trading with like $500, and in the $500 they're trying to multiply it to $1,000, like turn it over by 100%. Now, with the little training you have, the tendency of you being able to do that is really, really slim. So you end up over leveraging that account and then you end up blowing it up. Now, all the things I'm sharing with you is just some things that your mentor will guide you through and tell you not to do. All right, over leveraging your capital, your small capital, which is never, enough. If you ask me, you would advise that you come in with this into this market with at least $1,000. Even if you're coming in with $500, we're going to guide you and teach you how to use that money efficiently, applying what we call proper risk management and money management, so you don't blow up that money too quickly. All right, so you don't over leverage. Over leverage is one of the big problems people face in this industry, and no systematic approach is also another one. people come in without any systematic approach. Now, the truth is that everything I have here, every key point I'm going to mention to you, still revolves around mentorship. The mentors that you have in your life or in your business or whatever you're doing is going to teach you the things you ought to know that will stop you from making the mistakes, the costly mistakes that people make, especially in this industry of forex trading. Now, people also go around seeking free trainings and free signals. Now, the one that pisses me off sometimes, signals. Like people talk about signals. Like, because that's what they've been told, that you can make money through signals and all that. And then they go around looking for signals that they can use to make money. For crying out loud, signals were somebody else's idea. You are supposed to be able to generate your own signals, your own trade ideas. That's what whole Forex is about. It's not about you copying someone else's trade ideas. And then you hear people talking about copy and paste and copy and learn what and while you're learning. All those ideas are just wrong orientation. The aim is still to take your money. Like I said, everyone in this industry is out to take your money. The guy who's selling signals for you definitely pays for the signals. If you're not paying the signal service charge, you're actually using his broker, so you get some um, kickbacks when you trade. And then for the guy who's selling copy and paste, usually you will pay for that service. So that's the way they make money. And the truth is that long time you're not going to make money using that concept, and it's going to take your mind away from the learning. It's going to take your mind away from the learning. So when we mentor you at Pro Traders Academy, we try to tell you not to be trading live account until we can certify that you have learned what you need to learn and you're good to go. You're good to go trade live trades. Now, signals are not. It's not what we promote heavily in Pro Traders Academy. A lot of people call and ask for signals, but we tell them we don't do signals because what? We want our people to be professional traders, people who can generate trade ideas by themselves. Okay. So another thing is that people just go around believing everything they hear, thinking that everything they hear out there is actually the thing. They hear about this strategy today. They say, okay, whoa, that's the thing. That's the news. That's the best strategy whatsoever. All strategies work. All strategies work. Hear me again. All strategies work. All you need to do is get onto one, master it well enough, be consistent on it, and you see it working well for you. Every strategy out there work, although some work better than others, but then you have to be consistent in one and master it to the point where you can use it to your advantage. Now, your mentors will always have one or two strategies under their belt that they use that works for them. So, if you have a good mentor is going to be able to pour into you his knowledge and teach you how to apply his strategy in a way that it works for you. But if your mentor is the one that says, okay, just copy my signals, then know that you're not connected with the right mentor. If your mentor is that say, let me trade for you, also know that you're not connected with the right mentor. If your mentor just wants you to, follow him around and never really get ahead in your learning curve, then you're not with the right mentor. So do yourself the big favor of get in touch with a proper mentor, learn what you need to learn, and keep growing in this industry. Because there's a whole lot of money to be made, but you need proper mentorship and guidance. My name is Uncle Clint. Once again, I am with the Pro Traders Academy. I'm a senior mentor and coach with the Pro Traders Academy, and we aim to train as many professional traders in Nigeria as possible so that at the end of the day we can have just enough testimonies to show that the forex industry actually works if you know what you're doing. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to reach out to us through our website www.protradersacademy.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pro Traders Academy. Check us out on all social media platforms and feel free to reach out to us. We'll be glad to welcome you, teach you what you know, and guide you through to a successful point in this forex trading journey. Have a blessed day.